I want to take a moment to pay a special tribute to a monument of football, Diego Maradona, who left us on Wednesday. And like the rest of the world, his demise fills me with profound sadness. And I would like to take this opportunity to pay my heartfelt respect to him. My thoughts are with his family, his many friends, and of course, the football fans for whom he was a champion on the pitch and in their hearts. And the days of FIFA being perceived as a toxic brand are hopefully relegated to the past. But it was this disruption to world football administration back in 2015 when we all saw those now infamous images of football executives hiding behind white sheets as they were arrested that led to a new era for football and heralded the election of Gianni Infantino, one of the most positive disruptors, I should say. So when we look back at 2015, football and its governance was in turmoil. FIFA was clinically dead, and it's when you are faced with tackling and overcoming a situation like this that you realize things can only improve, and they have indeed. Football is in a much better place today in terms of accountability and good governance, but also in terms of inclusivity and gender equality. So in 2015, I'm sure people would never have been the woman, let alone an African woman, could hold the position of FIFA Secretary General. They could also never have envisaged the rules and regulations that FIFA has put in place to ensure that the finance involved in the beautiful game are closely monitored so they go into development of football and not in the pocket of few people. FIFA is very woke, and the image of middle-aged men in suits running global football is no more. Because now there are plenty of women from different ethnicities and backgrounds and religions sitting at the top tables of World Football Administration. And my appointment by Gianni 4 years ago was definitely a huge game changer. And I believe he is a football visionary because he realized the importance of having women who make up half of the world population involved in shaping the future of football. And now this can be seen at FIFA, where there is more gender diversity in committees, and at the FIFA Council, each confederation being represented by at least one female member, at the member association and amongst FIFA also senior management. FIFA has also invested $1 billion into women football for the current 2019-22 cycle to grow the women game and on off the pitch. And last year, we began to see the fruit of investing in women's football with the most successful FIFA Women's World Cup ever. I think the ultimate illustration of FIFA's wokeness spirit lies in our recognition that there is a global problem of racism, Carol, and we are committed to tackling racism and rooting it out of football, a game so beloved around the world. And part of our blueprint for the coming years is making football truly global. Our vision for 2020-2030, which includes two fundamentally important pillars on racism and human rights, and these are meant to reinforce FIFA commitment to fighting against racism and uprooting all forms of discrimination from the beautiful game.